This video that I'm about to show might be shocking to most, but not shocking to me. Here you're going to have a lady, not this lady here, not this lady here, but the next lady that you see in the video, because she's just going to ask a question. What opinion will you defend like this? And then the next woman that's going to appear up is going to share her opinion. Let's take a listen. Oh man, that's embarrassing. I did that in my last video. Here we go.
Opinion will you defend like this? A whole sea of people have one opinion.
Your divorce is a blessing. Dealing with your ex and spending all that money, that part sucks. But getting the opportunity to start over again and create the life that you deserve, blessing in disguise.
What opinion will you defend like this? A whole sea of people have.
I'm going to play it one more time, guys.
Have one opinion.
Your divorce is a blessing. Dealing with your ex and spending all that money, that part sucks. But getting the opportunity to start over again and create the life that you deserve, blessing in disguise.
So here she says, a divorce is a blessing. Now, I've been trying to tell you guys, people really think, and like I said, these be the women that you see at church. Because I be seeing the track cons, they really be thinking that they finna do something. And meanwhile, in they churches, I'm talking about churches' divorce rates are worse than the normies. I'm talking about church people's. I'm talking about in the church, statistically, their divorce rates are worse than the normies. Worse than the normies. This is what, man, the track cons convinced me with the people. Trust me. This was probably a supposed, or is a, I haven't done the research on her, but trust me, this is probably a tradcon or a tradcon passing woman, or when the dude met her, he thought he was quote unquote traditional, but meanwhile she has all of this in mind. I'm talking about on the day of the wedding. Oh man. Let's take a listen one more time to her. Even though it's a quick quote.
Have one opinion.
Your divorce is a blessing.
So right here, just to say divorce is a blessing, that's crazy. And like I said, in her case, whatever divorce she went through, I need to see the circumstances of why you divorced, because we'll keep it a buck. We've already seen these videos where where you've had women saying it's okay to divorce the good guy. It's okay. It's basically and we already knew that a lot of women out here are divorcing men for no reason, or there was a reason, but the reason was they wanted to return to the streets at a certain age, and they just wanted to see what was out there. They wanted a monkey branch. They got caught monkey branching. A lot of them, they wanted, or simply they were bored, because we already gave you that video where I told you women hate being in stable relationships. So those are really the real reasons why they've been divorcing. And on top of that, number one, really, because they can. So financially, when you're talking about financially, they can afford to do that. They don't have any skin in the game. Most of the time, women are going to be with a spouse that is making more than them. And I don't want to hear all this shit, because you'll see Amani talks and these stupid broads. Like they'll literally say, "Oh, these men that are making that are average talking about women being a gold digger, blah blah blah. But you're a peasant, you have nothing." And I'm just like, this woman clearly doesn't know what divorce court is. It's if you're in divorce court, it's literally most of these cases are middle income making average men that are still getting raked over the coals via child support, via family court. Sorry, but same thing, but. I'm talking about being put through through divorce court. These are dudes that are making $80,000 a year, $70,000 a year, $60,000 a year. Hell, even when it comes to child support, do you know how many women will literally put a case on the dude and the dude is unemployed? I'm talking about the dudes that you see on those child support Zoom conferences that you see on YouTube. If we did like an average on the salary of the men, it would be an average income salary. You've seen some high earning income, and you saw middle income. You saw men with literally no jobs still put the child support case on them. And you'll have somebody like an Amani talk about, but why are you worried about it? You're a peasant and all this stuff. I'm like, bro, it don't matter if you got no job. She'll still put a case on you so she can get her quote unquote little $200 a month.
Dealing with your ex and spending all that money, that part sucks. But getting the opportunity to start over again and create the life that you deserve, blessing in disguise.
The life that you deserve. Now, there's a quote that's been going viral that a lot of people have been using, but this quote has been around for a while. And you see it here in the top comments section. He says, a man will sacrifice his happiness for his family. A woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness. And what she said here literally qualifies this quote. Somebody said promoting divorce is wild. But yeah, that's what you're doing, you know. And it's here. Somebody said passport bros are correct. But let's focus on this comment right here. Somebody said, without the family court system, there would be a lot more deadbeat moms than dads. Now, here she doesn't qualify as a quote unquote single mom. She is a divorcee, aka the co-parenting, which is a myth in and of itself because they still call themselves single moms, but they're not single moms. They're divorcees. But when we're talking about deadbeat moms or deadbeat dads, no. If they're without the family court system, there would literally be no single moms out there. They shown the statistics, what it was like. I'm talking about when they showed like the 1910s, 1920s, 1930s. Single moms were rare. And I don't want to hear this shit about, because they were working. No. The rise of all this shit with the single moms and all this shit started right when they started incentivizing women to break up their families. So we're talking about the 60s, 70s. This is where you see the rise of single motherhood. Before the welfare system and all these incentives and whatnot, the food stamps and all this shit, there was literally zero single moms. Like, I'm talking about percentage wise. I remember seeing the percentages. I was like, bro, this is crazy. It was the percentages it was rare to be a single mother, meaning it was the percentage said like it was something crazy. It was like less than 10% of women with kids were single moms, like less than 10%. And I think it was actually less than 5%. I'm just not 100% sure, but I know 100% for a fact it was less than 10%. Probably around 7% or 6% of women with kids were single moms, meaning they had kids out of wedlock. So I would just say without the family court system, it wouldn't even be no deadbeat moms. Women would be acting correct. It would be no. Like I said, women are going to do what they have to do to survive. That's what women do. They're not like, you take away family court, you take away that system, women would just start acting correct. It wouldn't even be a matter of deadbeat moms. No, there would actually be more deadbeat dads because there would be no single moms at all without the welfare system, without the incentives that they give women to break up their families and all this stuff. If there was no money to be made from family court, there would be literally no single moms because women would know better. Because people just, I don't know, people just have this thing where they think that women are dumb. Women are not dumb. They know what they're doing out here. The reason why we have the problems that we have is because women they're choosing this. They're choosing the position that they want to be in. Trust me, women know what they're doing out here. If there was no family court, there would be no deadbeat moms anyways, because they would be acting correct. Oh man. He says so many misandrous women in the comments, stay single kings. Like I said. And it's interesting, she talking about divorce is a blessing, but I'm like, what about the kids? Because I'm pretty sure she has kids. Let's just take a look. I think I've done a video on her already. Let me see. Here we go. Leah Marie, divorce recovery coach. Transform your self-confidence and life after divorce. Master of self-love. Oh Lord. Find peace and happiness. And she's a life coach as well. Coaching, freebies, and more. Let's check her link tree. The free empowerment guide. The ugly truth of divorce. Join a private women only support group. Private men only support group. I mean, anybody that's buying coaching courses from her, master high conflict communication with chat GPT. She not even working. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, this is just a modern, she's just a modern day scam artist. Modern day scam artist. So be careful out there, guys. When you got women like her coaching women talking about divorce is a blessing.